Welcome to your 10-minute solar plexus morning yoga class. Hi friends, I am Katie Arnold. Welcome back to your practice. This class is going to be short and sweet, but it's a great way to fire on the core, build some strength, build some energy in the body for your day ahead. So you don't need any props for this practice today. So go ahead, roll out your yoga mat if it's not already, and meet me right back here. All right, friends, so we're actually going to get started standing at the back of our mats. So just coming into Tadasana, mountain pose, rooting down through those feet, lifting up through the crown of your head, and then pull the shoulders up towards your ears and let them drop down the back. Arms by your side with your palms facing forward. Just take a couple rounds of breath here to feel grounded, rooted, to come into our practice. Inhale, sweep those arms up nice and high, clasping the hands overhead, and then turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Exhale, start to take it over towards the right. Gentle side body stretch. Inhale, bring it back up through neutral. And then exhale, take it over to the left. Inhaling back up through center. We'll do one more time on each side because it feels really nice. Exhale to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale up through center. Release that bind and find a bind at your low back this time. Clasping those hands together. Inhale, puff that chest up, pull those shoulder blades back. And exhale, start to hinge at your hips, fold all the way back down. Take a full round of breath, keeping that bind if it feels okay. And if it doesn't, just bring your hands to your low back so you get that similar sensation. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your bind and walk your hands all the way out to a high plank pose. So palms pressing into the mat, heels pulling towards the back of our space. Pull that belly button up and in towards the spine. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat and set up our neutral tabletop. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then inhale, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze, coming through cow pose. Exhale, belly button to spine, chin to chest for cat. Inhale through cow, heart shines forward, gaze pulls forward. Exhale through cat, spine rounds, pulling up towards the ceiling. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds. One more time. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Inhale back to that neutral tabletop. And then sending that right arm forward like you're about to shake somebody's hand. And sending the left leg back. Left toes flex down towards your mat. So it's like taking that inner thigh and turning it up, spinning it up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, reach long, fingertip all the way through the heel of that left foot. And then exhale, crunch that right elbow and left knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend, and either stay right here balancing or take a bend to that left knee. Reach that right hand around and maybe see if you can grab onto that left foot. Kicking that foot into the hand. Gently release and first inhale back to that bird dog. And then exhale back to your neutral tabletop. Taking one round of cow pose and one round of cat. And then taking it to the other side. So inhaling that left arm forward, sending that right leg back. So first balancing right here. That left thumb pointing up towards the ceiling. Big inhale breath. Exhale, crunch it together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Catting your back as you do so. Inhale, extend. One more time, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Maybe you take a bend to that right knee and reach that left hand around and see if you can grab onto the foot or ankle. Maybe taking the spine. If it doesn't work for your body today, that's okay. Maybe you just try, and maybe you just stay right in that bird dog. One more inhale breath. One more exhale breath. Release that bind, come back to that bird dog. And exhale back to tabletop. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds. Inhale to neutral. Curl those toes under. Let your hips go back downward facing dog. Walk it out here. This is our only downward facing dog of this class, so take what you need. If that's walking out your down dog, bending one knee, bending the other. If it's stillness, listen to what your body is asking for here. And then inhale, coming up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, and just walk your feet to the top of your mat and come all the way down onto a seat. Planting those feet and lower down onto your back. Once you get there, let the knees come into your chest. Take a few gentle rocks side to side. And then just dropping the knees over towards the left, right arm out of the right shoulder. Supine twist. Inhale back through center. And exhale, drop them over to the right. Left arm out of the left shoulder this time. If for some reason you took the opposite side before, that's okay, just take the opposite side this time. Inhaling back through center. Planting both feet, knees up towards the ceiling, arms long down by your side. Tuck that tailbone. Inhale, start to lift the hips up off of the mat. And as you do, reach those arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower everything back down. We'll take 2 more rolling bridge. So inhale is that lift, arms overhead. Exhale, return to neutral. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bringing your knees into the chest. And start to take a few rock and rolls up and down along the length of your spine. Massaging out that spine. And just go ahead and rock all the way up to an easy seat. Crossing the legs or sitting in any kind of seat that feels comfortable for your body today. Rooting down through the sit bones. Lengthening out through the crown of your head. Hands resting down on your knees, or you could always bring your hands to your solar plexus chakra. the space between the navel and those low ribs. A place of personal power. And maybe setting an intention for the day ahead. If you have something that you really want to get done today, maybe taking a moment right here to set that intention. To call it in. Inhale, sweeping those arms out nice and wide, palms meeting overhead. Exhale, let your hands come down through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Om Shanti, peace. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope this quick practice reminds you that we don't need to spend all day trying to find practices to care for ourselves. We can take care of ourselves in 10 minutes, in 15 minutes, in 20 minutes. If you have a half hour, great. But I don't want you to ever feel like these practices, that yoga, that meditation, that journaling, that self-care, that these practices have to be huge or take up so much time. I want you to know that they are fully accessible to the time that you have in your schedule. I will see you back on your mat for your next practice. And if you would like more information on the solar plexus chakra, I will leave a link in the description below. And if you haven't already, grab my free mindful movement class calendar. It is a 30-day calendar that gives you the tools and the practices to pick the practice that fits your schedule, that fits where your body is at every single day. So I will see you next time.